All right, first graders, today for writing, we're working on narratives. The last 2 weeks we've been writing informational and you've been teaching people about things. So I want you to think about a narrative. What do you remember about a narrative? So think for a minute. What's a narrative? What might be in a narrative? What are the parts of a narrative? All right, well, I wish you were here to give me the answers, but I'm knowing that you have the answers in your brain, and so I'm just going to remind you, and you see if you agree with me. So a narrative is a story about me. It's a story about myself, right? Is that what you said? You said, yeah, it's a story about me. It's a story about myself. And the four main parts of a narrative are they have a lead, just like we've been writing, opinions and informational. They have a lead where we get the reader's attention and actually tell them what the story is going to be about, right? We tell the first thing that happened. And then we're going to have transitions in there to take us through the story. We're going to have closure at the end. We're going to tell you the last thing that happens. And then throughout the story, we're going to have elaboration, which is what brings the story alive. It gives us that feeling and in the pictures and in the words. So today is kind of the fun day. Today is your day. You get to think, what do you want to write a narrative about? You know, you can write a narrative about so many things. You've had so many experiences. And so I was thinking, in school we wrote narratives. I remember some people write narratives about a birthday party they had or a time they went to a friend's birthday party. I know we're not doing that right now, but you can still write about it. You've had birthdays in the past. Maybe you've had a birthday since we've been out of school, and you could write about your birthday, because I bet it was a little bit different than maybe celebrating your birthday like you normally do. We just had Mother's Day. Maybe you could write about something you did for your mom on Mother's Day. You could write about learning to ride your bike if you've learned to ride your bike, or a time you went for a bike ride with someone. So a narrative is a story about you. It's not usually the big whole story of the whole day. It's just we're going to take one part of something that happened. And so I was thinking the other day, it was a really nice day, and so I went for a walk with my mom. So we've been doing a lot of walking since we aren't at school, and we're looking for something to do. So we've been doing a lot of walking. And so I thought I'm going to write about the time I went for a walk and I saw someone special. So the first thing you have to do is you have to get your idea, and then you're going to sketch your story today. So what's it mean to sketch? Sketch. Are you thinking, what's it mean to sketch? You're right. Sketching means to draw the pictures out. So I've got to draw the pictures out. Well, I came prepared. I already did my pictures, but I want to show you what I sketched so that I could tell you my story. So I think I'm going to tell you my story first. So my story is, the other day I went walking with my mom, and as we were walking, I saw Natalia, one of the kids in my class, and I was so excited because she yelled, "Mrs. Hofstad!" And so I got to talk to Natalia for a little bit, and it just made my day. It made me so happy. And so that's what my story is about. So here are the pictures I did that I sketched, because they're just kind of quick pictures. I may be going back and adding in some details later. I may be going in and adding color later, but I just want to get my pictures. So here's what I did. So the first thing I did is I knew for myself the first page was going to be my lead, just like yours is going to be lead. So I drew my mom and we were walking, and we were walking by houses, right? So that's what I drew. Then I thought, well, I'm going to label my next spots. So then I said first, because I wanted to tell you what we did first. And then on my next page, I wrote then. So this is I did my lead. And then first, this is what happened. We were walking along, and here we are. We went past Food Depot. Oh, look, there's Natalia, who we saw. So I drew that picture. And notice how I wrote first at the top, just to remind me. Because when I go to write this tomorrow, that might remind me. I might want to use that transition first. And then I thought, after that or then. So I put then on the next page. So we're walking along. We went by Food Depot. We saw Natalia. Then we stopped and we talked to her. So there I am talking to Natalia because I was so excited to see her. And then on my last page that I sketched, I wrote finally. Because finally, we had to say goodbye. And there we are walking home. And here's Natalia saying goodbye to us. So I sketched out four parts of my story. I'd like you to try at least 4 parts to your story. So you have a beginning, 2 things that happen in the middle, and then the end, the closure. Could you have more? Definitely. Maybe you have some more things that happen in the middle. You can definitely sketch out more. So find either 4 pieces of paper or fold your paper into 4 squares so you have a beginning and then the middle and then the end. Or maybe take 2 papers and fold them in half. Whatever works for you to write your story out. But today you're just sketching. But start first by telling yourself, what am I going to write about? What happened in the beginning? What happened in the middle? What are the 2 things that happened in the middle? And then how did my story end? All right, so I can't wait to hear what your stories are about. Tomorrow we're going to be adding the words to our stories. But today is just sketching your story. So have fun sketching and thinking of your idea. You can probably always ask a parent, ask one of your parents or someone you live with for an idea of what you could write about. A narrative, a story about yourself. Mother's Day, riding your bike, playing a game with your family, watching a movie. So think of those things and enjoy. Have fun. See you tomorrow. Bye.